Yo, welcome back. So today we're back on the big job. Just me and Nick's biggest job we've ever done. Complete renovation of this. Not renovation, we're not doing all the building work, gross. We're just doing the electrics. So, just at the van. Nick's got a delicious apple.
Delicious, because I'm skinning again.
Skinning.
Huh.
Right, so we're just getting the tools together, trying out some new toys. Got the IMEX digital level. Nick's got the new laser, which is over there. Nick's filming as well, so we're going to be in different rooms. I'm basically cutting out, so I've got multi-tool, earth sleeving, second fixing, PPE, a mask somewhere.
I got it in there.
You got masks in Nick's bag. But yeah, just thought I'd show you out here, introduce the video out here, whilst it's nice and light.
Do you want these in? You're kneeling down all day.
Yeah, I can do. I've got my kneeling pads in, but I will have them. I'll take them in. Take them in, but so yeah, it's going to be a bit of second fixing this job.
What's the key thing that you need to get right for this job?
Measuring up, so we're going off drawings.
Yeah, so I did loads of drawings on previous few videos, and go on, you say what I measured from and why.
Yeah, so if I flip you around, I'll just show you. I'll show you inside as well. So that, for example, I'm working up there, the top floor, and Nick's measured off the first glass pane rather than the edge where they've boarded off the windowsill, so that he's got an accurate measurement, as the window's already fitted, so the glass is obviously never going to move, whereas the plasterboard's going to be dabbed out. Here's a bit strange, all the measurements were a lot more than usual, weren't they?
Yeah.
And each room is different, so we wanted to go off something that was staying the same rather than going off something that's moving.
As I said before, you can't trust the other trades. As much as you want to, and we know the guys, you need to do something that you know 100% categorically that's not going to change. So when you need to come do your job, it's there, the cable is where you measured it, and stuff hasn't changed. Things happen, you know, accidents happen, but realistically, the measurements we've got, and you being as accurate as you are,
yeah,
we should find stuff exactly where it is. Fingers crossed.
But we'll see.
Adam. Touch the wood.
Oh, what's a laser? Right, so this is the inside of this job. You've not seen it on my channel, but you would have seen it on Nick's. So this is the top floor. This is the bathroom. Nick's doing spotlights in here and all sorts, and inline fans in there, which is for the bathroom below, and obviously the bathroom in here. So there's going to be a vent, spotlights in there, switch, socket, and then this is the other. This is the one. This ain't the master bedroom. I don't think they're the master bedroom below, but this is one of the bedrooms. So I'm doing socket that side, socket that side, socket down here, switch, and a pendant up there. And that's the longer pins, which I'm going to need for that one down there. But what I'm first off doing is just got the tools out. So that's that new level I was on about. It's green, so it matches in with some of the other kit. Where's it gone? That's it. I've already kind of set it up. So that's what I was explaining before. So Nick's measured off that line where the pane meets the edge of the PVC, and off that, I've got it on the drawings on my phone. I'm measuring off that across, but Nick says get the laser and line that with that, and then the laser will be shining in, and you can get your height right because it's 300. It'll be a bit easier going off the laser rather than trying to measure that off the sill, then measure across, which it'd still be doable that way, but I think this way is going to be easier and probably quicker. So yeah, I'll just set you on the side. Right, so I've just set you on the side. I'm just going to get the laser, turn it on. I hope the battery is charged. Right, so let's try and. Oh, that's good. Don't know straight away. Oh, you can turn this one as well, can't you? Yeah, so this has got the base where you can. There's a little twisty knob this side, so you can turn it. Much better than that. So now you can see the line there. So ignore the other lines. To be fair, I can turn off the other crossway lines. I don't need that. How do I do it on this laser? Click that one. Right, there we go. So obviously save the battery a bit. So all I need is the vertical line. So now I'll get a tape measure. Some ground smoothing, don't need that yet. I need the drawings as well for the exact measurement. 57 from the glass and 300 to the bottom. 57 and 300. So get your patches ready. Get the new level ready. didn't realise I did that. Turn it on. It's ready to go. And then we are looking. So I can see this hole here, the plaster is knocked out, so that's a bit of a rough guide where it is roughly. So I'm going to put my 300 mark there to start with to get that roughly the right height. So that's there. That'll do. And then 57, let me just double check, I'm sure I said 57. Yeah, 57, leave that there. Right, so I'm going 57, so where's that? There. Across. Got my mark where the centre of the box is, so that's 57 to the centre. I've got the bottom of the box, so now I'm using the new level. So on here it indicates it needs to go down a touch. Obviously I've never used this before, so this is all new. Right, so that beeping noise is saying it's level. Right, so centre of the box. Just gonna put a little line. So that's that marked out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that out. I've got the mask, his fenders, glasses, etc. So all the correct PPE. Got the multi-tool to cut it out. I have got a pad saw just in case there's some Celotex still behind that I need to get rid of. That's a bit easier. I'm going to turn off the laser for now to save the battery. But I'll keep it recording. I'll just speed this up a little bit and mute the sound down so I'm not deafening you. So I've just got this out. What I tried to do is go around it nice and neat around the edges and then go across the middles as the plaster's already made a bit of a hole, so it'll flake out nice and easy. So I'm just going to flick that out, got the bucket here, we fill the bucket up and then use the pad saw just to trim up the inside a little bit, or the multi-tool. So that's that one cut out, it's worked out really well. As you can see, I've used the multi-tool round, nice clean cut. All the stuff's flaked out. I ran and got a mat, so I've caught it all so I can empty all that into the rubble tub here. Another little thing, that's why I bought the pad saw up, which is probably better than the multi-tool for this. The pad saw, as you can see, I've took this inner edge of the Celotex out, both sides, for the wings to go back. There we are. So they're nice and clear. So now when I push this back, I've knocked out the bottom knockout, they will slide in and the wings will be able to push into place. So try and do this one-handed in a second. I've picked my bad hand here. I'm filming with a good hand. Right, so that should, with a bit of a wiggle, push in like so. So that will push back. Sometimes you have to push each corner, give them a wiggle, make sure the tabs are all the way out as they're not catching anything. And there you are. I'll second fix it. I'm going to cut them all out, go around and cut them all out, and then second fix. That's that one cut, and that one cut over there. Got in perfect really. Nick's just run to get some strippers and some other things from the van. I didn't just literally send him to the van. But yeah, so that's that one cut out, this one cut out. Like I said before, that one's already got a metal back box in, and that one's got a metal box in, and then I'll see the light. Gonna terminate that. But yeah, so I'll move on to the second fixing in now. So I'm not sure what this video is entirely gonna like involve. I know obviously it's got the cutting out now and a bit of second fixing, but I'm not sure what else you'll see. So I'll try and go into a little bit of depth. Cheers mate. I'm gonna go in a little bit of depth of trying to get this neat into this back box on this one, and then I'll probably just show you the finished product on the other ones rather than doing a how-to on all of them, as it's just a repeat process. But first step, they're in. That isn't fully clicked in, but trick is when you start screwing in the patch of screws, it'll pull it out and it'll pop into place. So that one's in for now, so I'm confident it's going to be fine. And you hear it like pop into place. So yeah, first step really is just, I'm probably going to push, there's a big void behind, I'm probably going to push a little bit of slack like that, just a little bit behind, and then strip the cables, cut them to the right length, which is about, if I go to change the angle to above, probably go about there, maybe a little bit less. Just want a little bit sticking out. Depends, to be fair, on these you don't really want that much cable in the back box, as it makes your life harder to get it neat and push back. But yeah, I'm going to strip the cable, sleeve it up, strip the ends, and then I'll get back to you. But I'll put you on the side and do a little time lapse, as I think you'll see how I'm doing it. Right, so that's that done. That's terminated. So what I tend to do is, as you saw in like mini time lapse thing, on these click ones, neutral's on the left, live's on the right. Earth is just whichever is closer and easiest. I like to bend each conductor a separate way, because the earth don't really matter, it's just a lot thinner. So the neutral tend to bend that way and then bend back, and then live bend this way and then bend back. And then the earth just get it presentable, and then that pushes back like so, and then obviously anyone to take it off, they're left with that. So it's nice and presentable. So I'll just screw that back, and that's it really. So I'll just move on to that one. I'll get that one done, this one done. Might show you cleaning up the edge of that box, and we'll see how good the plasterer skills are at cutting around the plaster. Right, so I'm on to this one, which is the one that the plasterers have, to be fair, it's not the worst I've seen, but it's not the best. I'd say butchered out the plasterwork. As you can see, this all looks like it's about to crumble out, but it's not the best. But like I said before, it works. All the socket fronts should hopefully cover it. So as you can see, to be fair, it's not too bad. This is a better one, so I'm just going to use the longer pins. I'm just going to neaten around the edges with my knife. Or to be fair, I might use the pad saw, so I can get in the box and go around just to clean the edges. But yeah, I'll sit you on the side and show you cleaning the edges up. Nah, to be fair, I use my knife. The knife uses a better. This is a knife. Leaves a better finish on it. Take any lumps of plaster out of the back box, just clean it out a bit so it's a bit more presentable. One thing I forgot to mention on that, them patches over there, the fast fix patches, is sometimes your strippers can't get all the way in. So when you put it over the cable, if you twist the cable so it's like that, a bit like on its side, it allows you to get these edges in the box more, so you can strip it right back. This has only got one cable, so I've stripped a bit more. I'm going to double the ends over. So I always like to do that if there's one singular cable going in. It's just what I've been taught from Nick and college. I've always said that. I think it's just good practice. Once I think I've got about enough, double that end over, pinch it tight, leaving that nice finish. Get an accessory, trying out these new screwdrivers at the minute. Nipex. The Nipex VDE ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I like them, they're good.
Well,
yeah, cheers Nick.
Cheers Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Dave at Nipex. Putting the conductors in and terminating them. What I like to do as well is hold the socket front like that and you can see you've not pinched any insulation. It's a bit harder if you've got 2 cables, but singular cables you can definitely check. So I'm screwing it back now, got the longer pins in. I like to do one side up pretty much 3/4 of the way, then check the level roughly, so it's way too, so I need to go higher this side. So once I've got it roughly right, hold my finger on it and then tighten up. Obviously it wiggles around a bit, so tighten that one up roughly and it should be about bang on. So just a touch, so you still got wiggle room, and once you've got it to right, put pressure in the middle, not too much, but just a bit to hold it against the wall. And then screw it up. Yeah.
I know you're recording, but you know when you're talking like that?
Yeah.
You know when someone does this? In the background, it's really annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep that in mind next time, eh?
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. All done. So all the sockets are done now. Got that one, that one, that one. And then now it's gone for the pendant. So if I remember rightly, when we were terminating the first fixing, there's a big beam all the way across here, down the middle, so that's something handy to fix too. So we've got standard pendants, I think these are just BG ones. What we're going to have here is this last one on the circuit? Oh yeah, I've got a good one. So this one here, the light's blinding you, I will move that out of the way. So I've got 2 twins coming down, so one's a switch cable, and one is the last one on the circuit, which is the feed in. So I'm going to put the pendant up and terminate it, but I'll run you through. Just ignore these steps I'm using. I'm being lazy, can't bother to go to the van and get the good proper ones out. First step is separating the cables, they were taped together, and then stripping the cable back, and then I'll feed that through the pendant, screw the pendant up and terminate it, but I'll already pre-sleeve it up and put a snippet of brown on the switch live. All the cables are stripped and sleeved up. The grey and the 3/4, sorry, that's going to be sleeved up blue, as that's a neutral if they ever want smart switches. So we're going to get some blue sleeving in a minute and sleeve that up. So I'll just push that one out of the way for a minute. So black is going to be our switch live, and then brown in the 3/4 is obviously our common. This is feed in, so brown and brown are going to go together in loop. Obviously that's a neutral supply, so neutral is just going to go with the neutrals, and then obviously I'll connect that up, and to be fair, I might just leave that disconnected rather than connecting it up and sending the neutral to the switch, or just obviously the customer knows it's always there if you want it in the future. And obviously the earth's sleeved up, they're going to go in the earth block, but basically just push all the grey so it's just entering the enclosure of the pendant, and then bend all your cables in place, strip to the right length, and terminate really. Just don't leave loads of excess cable and you should be able to bend them nice and neat. So I'll terminate this and show you after. This pendant's done, so what we've got is, like I said before, common, which is the brown, the dark colour brown. The lighter colour brown is the live supply in, which is going into loop. And then we've got black sleeved up as brown, which is switch live. The grey, I just need to get some blue, and I'll probably do it at the end, just slip it over and then screw this up. So I'll just leave this dangling down for now. And then blue is neutral, and the green and yellow is obviously the earth. Well, that's all tucked up nice. So obviously that will go up and cover it all once I put that bit of blue sleeving over. So that's it really for this room. We've got a socket, and socket. So we've had fast fix sockets, metal knockout socket, pendant. So we've done a bit of everything really for this video. So I'm probably going to end this one here, as we've got, and I'm going to try and get another video out soon, probably the week after this one comes out, and that will be doing intermediate switching and doing a one-way switch. So it's going to be filmed here, but it will come out the following week. So we've got another video, as I think this one's quite long already. So yeah, thanks for watching, I'll see you on the next one.